celebration. And
special guests? I know there's
yes, special guests. Yeah, the Commodores. The Commodores are coming to play. And the theme this year is masquerade. So people will be dressed up, and if you don't feel like dressing up, they'll have props there that you can use. And
okay, that sounds like a lot of fun.
It is.
A mystery and intrigue, no mystery. We need money to raise funds for education, awareness, and donor organs. And Rachel, you were very young when you had your first transplant. Quickly tell us about that.
I had just turned 23 years old, and I didn't know at the time, but I was living with high blood pressure. I was having some vision issues that led me to go into the emergency room, and I discovered I was living with very high blood pressure, which is actually the second leading cause of kidney disease.
And that first transplant came from your twin?
From my identical twin sister, Stephanie, yes.
But then it failed again, so you needed another transplant. How did you reach out to Nicole?
Nicole and I had been living together for just a couple months, actually, but we became fast friends and just immediately were on the same wavelength. And I'd shared with her some stories about my health and confided in her. She was always the person who was there with me for every single doctor's appointment. Just the most incredible friend that I could have asked for. And she had offered to donate to me just after a couple of months of knowing each other. And as the doctor's appointments unfolded,
I wanted you to get a non-family member.
That's right. Because of the recurrence, they wanted me to look outside of my family. And she stepped up.
Nicole, what are some things that a donor needs to consider before, after they offer, really going through with it?
well, the transplant program, we had our transplant at Georgetown. There is a screening process. You go through a lot of medical examinations, and I was never afraid to donate because they won't let you donate if it's a risk to you in the future. So I never had any fears. We went through the process seamlessly, and we donated in May of this year.
That's amazing, and you look very healthy.
You.
You're doing well, and you've also started something to pay it forward.
That's right. After my first transplant, I learned about the waiting list, which is more than 100,000 people in this country who are waiting for a transplant. And I wanted to work with patients who are on dialysis using art. I got my master's in art therapy. Nicole and I started an organization called Kindred Kidneys, where we go into dialysis units and we work with patients while they're on dialysis using art as a means of expression.
Wonderful collaboration, the two of you again. The ball is Saturday at the Omni Showroom. Tickets are still available. There's the website. On our website, we have a link at WUSA9.com. It should be a fun time for a very, very worthy cause. These two women are examples of the success of this ball.
Thanks
for being with us. We'll be right back.